Alrighty, what is up, my bumbling bumps? Today, I'm gonna be ranking my top 10 favorite Pokemon based off of how competitively well they do. Um, these are my top 10: Chestnut, Incineroar, Mimikyu, Snorlax, Tyrantrum, Screamtail, Blastoise, Whiscash, Cormorant, and Mega Audino. I actually prefer Mega Audino over regular Audino. I think the design is just so much cooler. But that doesn't mean that Audino is like not my favorite Pokemon. You know what I mean? I just prefer it over um regular Audino. Um if we wanted to like rank these in order, I guess it would be something like this. I think this is a solid. I think this is where everything stands. Screamtail and Chestnut. I am a day one glazer of Chestnut, so no one's replacing him. But like, Screamtail is right there. Screamtail is right there. Like, I think if Chestnut got deleted from all existence and whatnot, Screamtail would be like the number one. You know what I mean? Like, I think if they stopped making Chestnut for like these newer generations and like they brought back Screamtail, I think it'd be close because I would immediately put Screamtail on my team. Anyways, for starters, Chestnut, I'm gonna put him at a solid A tier. Reason being is that Chestnut actually is surprisingly good in Gen 9. I think that's the craziest part is like no one's expecting Chestnut to do good in Gen 9, but like Bulletproof, I don't think people realize this, but Bulletproof shuts down a bunch of shit. Right? Body press is good because your defense is already insanely high. Knockoff is always good. You're running Rocky Helmet, so they can't really hit you. Synthesis and spikes. Congrats, bro. You fucking place down spikes, they take damage every turn, and you run synthesis, so you're always healing. Max HP, max defense, always good. You can go Terra Steel. I think Terra Steel is good. I think it's one of the more popular options, especially into like fairy types. Rocky Helmet's always good. But again, it's his mega evolution did just keep Bulletproof. So it's like you take that with a grain of salt. I wish they gave his mega a better ability. Because they gave Mega Delphox like levitate, and they gave fucking Mega Greninja like a different form of protein. So it's like, what the fuck, guys? Solid A tier, can't put him in S tier just because of the megas, but he's surprisingly well for a Pokemon like this. Screamtail, S tier. Wolfie Glick, if you don't know who it is, you're a piece of shit, but actually I can just do here. Glick. Beverly is 2016 team. Right? Limitless, VCG. If you don't know who Wolfie Glick is, he used Screamtail for 2025 London. And I use Screamtail on one of my teams. If I go to what is that Pokemon? Right, if we go to Pokemon Showdown, go to Team Builder, let's go all the way down. Yeah. I too use Mewtwo. I use the same run-up that he does. I just swapped out I just swapped out his Koraidon for Mewtwo. And this team works surprisingly well. Like the Gothitelle and Screamtail, like it's just a toxic duo. Because you have to remove Gothitelle, and every turn I'm just gonna click like click fucking protect on every other turn, and I switch out both of my Pokemon. And it's like you can't do shit because now you're down 2 Pokemon. So yeah, Gothitelle, S tier. If Wolfie Glick can use it and get first place out of how many people? 1,257 people? In a world where fucking Miraidon and Urshifu... Oh, single strike. Interesting. Anyways, all I'm saying is that if you can beat Calyrex Ice Rider with a Screamtail, I think he's good. I think that's just S tier. I think that's just a solid S tier. Stats as well. Fucking phenomenal. Good HP, good defense, good special defense, and 111 speed. That is good. And, you know, like, of course we could go on and on about, like, oh, we should fucking be using Screamtail as an offensive special attacker. No, the fuck you shouldn't! What? No, you should be using her as, like, utility. She literally shuts you down. Hold on. Yeah, disable Encore. Congrats, bro. I'm gonna Encore you into clicking the same move. Next turn, I'm gonna disable it. And then I'm just gonna spam Protect for the rest of my life. And you can't switch out because of Shadow Tap. Because Gothitelle has Shadow Tap. So, like, if I manage to make you switch into 2 bad Pokemon, and I already have Screamtail out, I can just switch in Gothitelle. And you can't switch out, you're fucked. Congrats, man. So yeah, Screamtail, phenomenal Pokemon, S tier. Blastoise? Ooh, I don't know. Hold on. What has Blastoise done? Okay, Sword and Shield. 30th, you got 4th. Or you got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Interesting. Interesting. But there's no moves available. Interesting. Okay. Not that Pokemon. Blastoise. What about Mega Blastoise? What has Mega Blastoise accomplished? I like regular Blastoise though, so he seems like he's a solid A tier. Like a B tier, I feel like. I think we'll do regular Blastoise, right? Regular Blastoise, Splash Pay, or Covert Cloak. Paired up with like your typical rain team. Water Spout, Soaps. So they use a lot of Water Pledge. Interesting. So I might put Blastoise as A tier because of the pledge moves and because my format that I love is doubles. I think in Showdown, I think we'll go off of Showdown. Why not? I think in Pokemon Showdown, I personally feel like the pledge moves are the most broken thing ever, especially the Swamp. The Swamp Pledge moves are so busted because they cut your speed down to 75%. And I think that's really busted. I think that's really good, especially since the pledge moves are both, um, they're both on the special side, and Blastoise is a special attacking Pokemon. So he has a phenomenal bulk. He has good special attack. His attack and special attack are even. He has decent speed. I think if you use, I think B2 is fitting though, mainly because of the fact that I just don't really see him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure in this format, this was like the craziest thing ever, but like out of 54 players though, you know what I mean? Like, and this was a format dominated by Zacian. So it's like, it's kind of just one of those things where it's like, it's Zacian. Like, I could just lead Zacian and like Grimmsnarl and just win the whole entire tournament. So I think B tier's fitting. Incineroar, S tier. I shouldn't have to talk about him. Intimidate, Fake Out, U-Turn. He's been in literally every single fucking person's team. Not tournaments. Yeah, he's basically won $1 million. He's been in 59 top 8s. He's been in 107 internationals. He's won 83 of those regionals. And he's won 16 out of 107. You know what I mean? It's like... And of course, Wolfie Glick. If Wolfie Glick uses it, it's basically Jesus Christ. Mimikyu, C tier. I think Mimikyu's a C tier. I hate to be that guy, but Mimikyu's like one of those Pokemon where it's kind of just like... Like, I love Mimikyu, but the stats don't really hold up, especially Disguise getting a nerf. You're also very... Yeah. It's mediocre speed and its fraility makes it prone to being revenge killed by faster threats that don't mind taking Shadow Sneak. So yeah, it's a weird... I think Mimikyu C tier. I don't think it's good. I like the whole disguise gimmick, but it's one of those things where it's just like, oh no, I hit you with knockoff, and I basically destroyed 2 things. I took away two core stats from Mimikyu. Because A, I removed your item, and B, I removed your ability. Next turn, I'm gonna hit you with, like, an Earthquake, you know? Like, if I have a because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, like, if I had a Pokemon that was slower than my knockoff, but faster than my... Oh, I actually don't think knockoff could work. Again, any powerful move just fucking kills Mimikyu, and it sucks. Snorlax, B tier. It's just one of those things. I think Snorlax... Interesting. I think Snorlax, though, is just like one of those Pokemon where he was dominant in one format. I think it's the same thing as Blastoise, where it's like both of them had a format because of their, you know, like Gigantamax things, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, Wolfie Glick used him back in 2019, but he got 32. And his opponent only placed, half better than him. Alolan Persian, that's interesting. Maybe I'll do that next. But it's like 2018, pretty dominant. 2018 Worlds, pretty dominant. 5th, 5th, 5th. 15th, 16th, 7th. All 2018, by the way. 2018, super dominant. 2018, 2018, 2018. 2017, also dominant. Shit, might be an A tier. I didn't know Snorlax was a fucking sleeper build. What the fuck? Oh, birthday. Interesting. But he's only been Internationals top 23 with 3 wins. He's only won 3 Internationals, which I think that's pretty good. Blastoise has only top 8. Blastoise. I think Blastoise is good though, just because of the rain teams. I didn't know Snorlax was like that. Holy shit. Tyrantrum, B tier. I think Tyrantrum has a good... Yeah. Doesn't he have... Strong Jaw? Which I'm pretty sure is the same thing as, what's his face? It's a water type. Hold on. Water type. Dracovish. Yeah, Dracovish also has strong jaw. So yeah. I think Tyrantrum is a solid B tier. No one uses him though. Yeah, no one used him. Yeah, I think he's good. Going back to Snorlax though, what the fuck? That was Sun and Moon? Wow. What did they run? Yeah, that makes sense. High horsepower. Yeah, Trick Room. I'm pretty sure Stakataka could set up Trick Room, and then you fire back with a fucking high horsepower. And we're running fucking Recycle, so we can recycle this. Yeah, Belly Drum Return. Belly Drum Return. I'm actually gonna go back on that. I think Snorlax is a B tier. I think he's a high B tier. Incineroar beats Screamtail, unfortunately. I think Snorlax is a high B tier, not an A tier, because he's a gimmick. He's a gimmick Pokemon. I think that's why. I think Return Belly Drum is gimmicky, especially with like Recycle and Protect. You know what I mean? Tyrantrum. Yeah. Tyrantrum sits at B tier. Dragon Dance is always good. Head Smash is good. Yeah, especially with Rocky Head. Yeah. I think Tyrantrum's B tier. Audino. Mega Audino though. I think with the right move list, where is it? I think with the right move list, being Psychic, Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam, and Trick Room, and you run Ursaluna, both with minus speeds, I think this is like the pinnacle of my team building. I think that it is 100% possible to use Audino. No one has used Mega Audino. I think they're losing out. I think Audino's an A tier. I think when Pokemon Champions comes out, because you have to understand that Audino has good bulk, right? Base 103 HP, good defense, good special defense. Yes, a bit lackluster on the special attacking side. You could definitely run her more bulky if you wanted to, like more defense, more special defense, drop the special attack. She has base 50 speed, which is the same as Ursaluna, right? So you could 100% run an Mega Audino with Ursaluna, and Audino has coverage moves. I think these two are the best. I feel like Audino is a high A tier. Not higher than Chestnut, because fucking Pokemon Showdown Gen 9 OU ladder is gonna be like the most popular format, and like there's like tens of thousands of people playing, right? Is there? I wish I could see how many people. Yeah. There's 20,000 people on. Average IRL Pokemon tournament gets like, it most likely has peaked 2,000 max, right? There's 20,000 people. There's average 2,600 battles. Average 2,000 battles. I think Mega Audino is a sleeper agent. Cormorant, D tier. D tier. D tier, yeah. There, you can't use him. He's the most. Oh, we're far back. I'm sorry, he just sucks. There's nothing else you can run with this fucker. He has good special attack, he has good speed, right? Mediocre speed, mediocre special attack, mediocre attack. You could run him any way that you want to, right? And of course, during my Pokemon, whatchamacallit, I basically made the Cramorant fucking team, right? There's just no good way to run him. There's no good way. I tried. There's nothing. You kind of just gotta like pray to God that something happens. Hard D tier. Hard D tier, I'm sorry. Whiscash, D tier as well. He did place 11th. Whiscash might be onto something. Maybe he's a high C tier, low B. Thomas, you might have been onto something. Back in 2015. So was it X and Y era? Yeah, Dragon Dance, Substitute, Waterfall, Earthquake. He gets Bounce. with a 30% chance to paralyze. Yeah, the problem is just his speed stat. It's miserable. He did place 11th with a weird team out of 225 people. Interesting. And he placed 11th with a Wish Cash. And this was before the Big Six, apparently. People were not running the Big Six. So, shit. So, interesting. I think I'm gonna put Wish Cash at a high C tier. I think there is a way you could run him. I don't know how. I feel like you would have to play test quite a bit in order to figure out a good way. He has 60 speed, so he could work in Trick Room, but the general baseline for Trick Room is 50 base speed, and he's at 60. So he's in an awkward speed area where it's like you're not slow enough to outspeed the main Trick Room users, but you're right there where you could possibly get away with it. So I think C tier is where he stands. He could be moved up to B tier. But yeah, top 10 favorite Pokemon. This is where I would rank them. Yeah, alright, peace out, you bumbling bums.